let's make it a little bit more fun, playing melodies with an added bass note. Let's review the scale of E major. On the first string, that's E, F sharp, G sharp, half step, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, and E, which is again the 1 or the 8. We can do the same thing on the second string because we will be combining both strings for this new melody and one already covered melody in this new way of adding a bass note. The E major scale starting on the 5th fret on the B string. E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, which brings us to the position we will be using for this very familiar melody of Old MacDonald. It starts on E, goes to the B, to the C sharp, and then goes up to the G sharp with the 4th finger, F sharp with the 2nd finger. Now, today's lesson really will cover how in an open position playing, the first finger always plays the notes that fall on any other strings on the 1st fret. The middle finger, the 2nd finger for the 2nd fret. The 3rd finger for the 3rd, etc. So we will actually be using the pinky, the 4th finger, for the G sharp up here. Let me play you the piece so you get an idea of what we're going to be doing, and then I'm going to talk you through in a very slow manner. Here we go. And this time we'll be using free stroke and not resting our thumb because we need to play the low E. Check this out. There you go, Old MacDonald, with a low E added for some nice ringing open string playing. I actually have to correct myself. The first note should not be played with the index finger like I did, but with the middle finger, because that's going to make it easier when you switch to the B. Let me talk you through this. So it starts on the open E, down to the B. Ready, go. Middle finger, free stroke to the B. Low E, pinky, middle finger, 2 E's. Once you're comfortable, go ahead and say the names of the notes. B, E, 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 B, E, E, low E. E, 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 C sharp, B, E, 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 B, C sharp, E, B, E, G sharp, F sharp, E, and 1. Now, in the previous lesson, we learned another children's melody, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Now we can do the same thing that we learned before and apply the low E for a bit more open ringing string sound. It'll be in the position 7th to the 10th position, like we talked about, adding the E where we can. Let me see if I can show this to you. Little mistake. last one is really a nice touch to play the last melody along with the low E. Again, let me talk you through this very slowly. Just like before, we're using the open high E string when we can in order to stay on the 2 strings for the melody for Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Again, we have the open E. Here we go. And E, E, B, C sharp. And I shall also here use a free stroke, no rest stroke, and the open E and bass. Let me try and play this a little faster so you get an idea of what it sounds like up to tempo.